All right, guys, we're standing right now at the spot that's been all over the news. A lot of people have come out here to film this hole in the wall. No one has yet to come and secure this hole in the fence. If you want something done, sometimes you got to do it yourself. What good is a wall if you can walk right around the corner of the wall? I'm standing in America right now, and now I'm standing in Mexico. Okay, I'm gonna cross back over. It'd be super cool if you could pick me up. I'd like my free health care. I'd like my plane ticket, my new clothes, my lunch, my cell phone. America, you're being gaslit. We do not have a secure border.
That is California U.S. congressional candidate Kate Monroe, the Golden State House candidate, taking border security into her own hands, apparently going so far as to purchase 400 feet of razor wire to patch a hole at the infamous weak point at the U.S. border with Mexico.
The gap there, about 80 miles east of San Diego, has recently become one of the hot spots for migrants seeking to cross the border illegally. You may have seen it in recent videos in the news. An estimated 3,000 migrants reportedly crossing every week in that area.
And the border typically protected by tall steel fencing, but there's a small gap in the barrier where the fencing meets with the rock formation, allows anyone to slip through into the U.S. with little to no effort. California U.S. congressional candidate, Marine Corps veteran Kate Monroe joins us now. Kate, welcome to National Report. That video is getting a lot of play because I think what you did was you demonstrated something that we've been talking about and the numbers really showcase. But talk to us about what you discovered when you went to actually the border and saw that it was not secure.
Well, I found it kind of crazy that we took all this time to build a giant miles-long wall only to just stop building it and run it into a rock that anybody could easily climb over. I mean, it's laughable if you actually go and look at it. And it makes you wonder, like, did we run out of funds? Did we run out of will? I mean, how did we get to a place where we even built a wall if you can just walk around it? And when I saw the border just basically babysitting all of these migrants from wherever they may be in the world, I said, I need to go help these guys and actually do something. And so we decided to purchase the razor wire and go down and shore up that position. I mean, I'm a Marine Corps vet, and we're a get stuff done kind of people.
You know, you live, it's been reported, correct me if I'm wrong, you live about 50 miles from the gap, is that right?
Correct. We live close enough to drive there in about an hour. You do have to do quite a bit of off-roading to get out there to the actual border, but I'm running for Congress in a border city, and you can't pretend that it does not matter to the voters. And a lot of people were saying, I stand for closing the border, and I decided to go stand at the border and actually close it and show Americans, the everyday Americans, you can just buy this on Amazon. It's not that difficult. Drive down there and actually do something to secure your nation. No one you're waiting for is going to come and do it for you.
But did you do it for video purposes, or do you actually believe what you did there is improved the barrier?
Well, we actually first went to the one, this site that you showed, and then a bunch of other veterans rallied around me, and we went and secured that other hole that you showed, a much larger gap. That second gap that we decided, the border vets, when we went over there, I'm going to tell you what, we put 800 feet of razor wire and stakes into the ground. They won't be able to just hop up there and cut it down. Will they eventually take it down? Yes. But as I said, we're only an hour from the border, and we will go back and put it up again. It was not a publicity stunt. It was to shore up our position at the border, and the border agents that were there thanked us for doing so.
Wow, really interesting. Kate, this is California, but we're learning that President Biden will go to Texas and see the border and potentially the crisis firsthand, going to go to Brownsville, learning it's going to be on Thursday here. What do you think he should potentially experience? What would you like to tell him about what you've seen when it comes to the border in your district?
Well, what they're going to do is go down to any of these border cities, whether it be here, whether it be in Texas, and they're going to go to a facility and get a tour. Okay, you going to the facility, getting a tour is not the same thing as you actually going down to the actual border, watching the Border Patrol totally stripped of their ability to do their job, seeing the actual migrants from all across the entire world sitting, waiting for us to pick them up and take them to the airport. We are complicit in taking them places. I would like them to come down and see the actual border and explain to the American public how you fly from, say, China to Mexico, walk across our border, and then get on an airplane. Somebody needs to explain that. That's what they should be doing. Stop going to tour these facilities and go and actually do the work and explain yourself to the American people.
I know you posted up. I want to close on something you put out on social media on X about taking the matter into your own hands. And you said this: I secured the border myself. I'm the only person in America who came to secure the border. No one else in Congress, no president, no border patrol, nobody in our country would do this. So I had to do it myself. I put my life on the line to serve our country when I signed up to join the Marines. And I'm amped to serve our country again in this way. However, it is disappointing that I had to do it and that nobody else had the guts to do it, unquote. And I wanted to leave on that. Your pitch to voters: why are you running? What needs to be changed in the district you're running for?
I'm running for many reasons. I'm the CEO of a company that helps veterans get their health care, get their payments from the VA. We did $500 million for veterans and their families. So veteran issues are important to me. I went down to secure the border to stop migrants from being prioritized over our nation's veterans. I've been all over the news for homeless, drugs, lawlessness, foreign affairs, military affairs. I want to provide a safer nation to not just people in the 49th district. This is a federal seat. I'm a leader. I know that we don't need any more nice politicians. What we need is 911, and I'm your first responder. You wouldn't have if your house was burning, you wouldn't get your landscaper to go take their hose and get that fire. No, you would call in a first responder. You'd call in the fire department. That's me. We need strong leadership in this nation, and that's why I'm running.
Running for Congress in California, Kate Monroe joining us with her pitch and also that firsthand experience of going to the border wall. Kate, thanks so much for coming on today.
Thank you.
Oh, Robert F. Kennedy